I keep saying this, I think, in pretty much every video so far that I've made on this topic, but yeah, I really hope this is the last one. In fact, I'm going to say right now, I'm pretty much going to plan on stopping making these videos because I'm just tired of the topic, tired of the fact that Facebook is doing absolutely nothing about this problem. They have received so many reports from me, from other people, about this page being hacked and this page posting categorically false things. And they've done nothing. And I think somebody pointed this out, that the category for the page has actually changed, that it says satire and parody, and maybe Vince is doing this to keep the page up for as long as possible. Somebody else has said too, and I think it was Wes Most said this, he said, don't, give Vince the attention anymore. And the official Chris Hansen page even commented on one of these posts at one point, I think it was last week, saying basically the same thing. And I agree with that at this point. I think at this point, because of the fact that Facebook continues to do nothing about the problem, that the best way to end the problem is to simply stop engaging with Vince. I know it's very tempting when you see shit posts like this to engage with him, but it's not worth it at this point, because he clearly doesn't give a damn about ruining his whatever web design career he had prior to this. All of the accomplishments he may or may not have had from that, which I don't think he's really got any accomplishments just looking at his web design on different websites, including his sister's, the lawyer. I don't think he has much of a future in this business, and he seems to be completely content with ruining any kind of future that he might have had. So I think, and other people have posted this too. Wes is not alone in thinking this. I'm not alone in thinking this. Chris Hansen's mods, the actual Chris Hansen, they're not alone in thinking this. But honestly, the best thing at this point is to just ignore his posts. Don't comment on him. Don't comment on him. Report him. Keep reporting him. Keep reporting the page, because maybe at some point Facebook will do something. But just otherwise disengage. Go back to focusing on the most important thing, which is the Onision investigation and the victims of Onision, and just stop giving Vince the time of day. Now, that said, I will, just to catch everybody up, I will go over some of the recent posts real quick. But I want to get back to making other videos, and this will be the last one. I'll keep preserving evidence in whatever way I can, because I want to see Vincent Nicotra brought down by Chris Hansen and Mike Morris and anyone else who's been doxxed by him. But I'm not going to be posting about it. But I will say one thing, and this is directed at Vincent Nicotra if he's listening, and I've seen some comments on my page, on my videos, that seem to be from sock accounts run by him. I'll make you a deal, Vince. If you delete all your posts on this page, on this Facebook page, if you apologize for what you've done and own up to it actually being you, because we know this is not somebody else that's hacked the page, we know it's you posting it, then I will unlist all of the videos I made about you to date. Because you can be guaranteed that when people search your name on Google, and they will because they want to know who they're working with, they'll see my videos come up, they'll see the things that you've been up to, and they will not be happy. They will not want to work with you. So I'm willing to make that deal, because I want these shenanigans. I want the defamation of Chris Hansen, Mike Morris, all the racist posts about Wes Most, about anybody else that's been targeted on this page. I want it to stop. So that's my deal. You delete this page, you delete all the posts, you own up to what you did, show some remorse, and I will unlist my videos. So maybe you can have some sort of future in web design without people seeing the prior hijinks you've been up to. Probably stupid of me to even make this offer. It's, I'm sure other people have made all sorts of offers. They've made all sorts of threats. You've probably been threatened with, being sued at this point. And I know Westmost has called the cops on you, and I know you've been talked to by them, and none of that seems to faze you, but I just want to put that offer out there. So with that being said, we'll go over the recent posts. So when we last left off, I think was last Wednesday. So we'll just go over what's been posted since then. And we went over that, so that post's still up. Went over this. So he started basically redirecting this page to different websites. Let's give it a click, I guess, and see what it's redirecting to now. A guest house for men, class events, stay class events. And I'm not even gonna bother scrolling through that. And then he posted, "Good morning, dingle douches. You should try smacking it with a hammer while you obsess over this page for waiting for these investigations to happen." Vince, the only one who's obsessing about things is you. You're the one who's frantically posting on here, redirecting websites, saying you sold a website, all of these things. And then also, so when you Google his sister, now when you look at the Google reviews for her, you see a lot of negative reviews from people that are obviously upset about this situation, but you also see Vince repeatedly spamming, and hopefully people report these reviews too, because they shouldn't be on there. They're not legit reviews, but you see him spamming with his Ven Interactive Media, with his actual Vincent Nicotra profile, Ventucci, which is also a fake account of his, Ven Sound Systems, which is another business of his. All of these ones, that's what he's trying to do to save his sister's reputation. The thing is, Vince, you are the only one to blame for your sister's poor reputation, because you have been dragging her into this. If you had any decency, you would say she's not involved and leave her alone. But you don't have that decency. And also, Francis, if you are involved, shame on you, because you're supposed to be a lawyer, you're supposed to uphold ethics, and you're clearly not doing that by involving yourself. But anyways, going back to the Facebook page. He's, engaging people, trying to get as much attention as he can, baiting people, saying all sorts of shit to them. As you can see here, go join a cult. Sharing memes. And I do enjoy that some of these people are, saying things like, "Yo, how's the job search going, Vince?" I mean, that's great, but he clearly doesn't care about finding an actual job. So then he also has this domain, Have a Seat with Chris Hansen, which he is redirecting to the TMZ article about Chris, where he got evicted. And look, I've said this before too. Yes, we're aware, Vince. Chris is not a perfect person. Chris has done some really stupid shit. But he's also a very talented journalist, and he also is trying to bring about justice to the victims of Onision. That fact right there, that outweighs everything else about him. And him having evictions, him having bounce checks, whatever, in his past, that doesn't mean Onision's okay doing what he's doing. Basically, what you're implying right now is whataboutism. Oh, oh yeah, Onision's bad, but what about Chris Hansen and his bounce checks? Oh, yeah, Onision is a groomer, but what about Chris Hansen getting evicted? You know, it doesn't invalidate what Chris Hansen is trying to go after. In this case, he's trying to go after Onision and get justice for the victims. So just remember that. Yeah, that redirects us to the the website that we already clicked on, so I'm not gonna bother clicking on that again. Then he posted about wanting to dedicate a song to a bromance, Mike Morris. Here he again, and as with all the posts, he's posing as Chris Hansen, trying to say that Chris Hansen is having some sort of romantic affair with Mike Morse, which there is absolutely no evidence of that. As far as we know, Mike Morse is, I believe, married, maybe divorced, I'm not sure. But Chris has got a girlfriend, partner, whatever, that he's been with for a while. And yeah, there's no evidence of them being romantically involved. As far as we know, Mike is just working with Chris in a legal capacity. So hopefully Mike Morris and Chris bring about some sort of lawsuit against Vince, some sort of, civil court suit. I don't know a lot about law, the law and stuff, because I don't work in that field. But hopefully they get some sort of justice for having their characters defamed by Vince in these ridiculous Facebook posts. He also created this petition to free Onision from false and harassing allegations. Look, Chris isn't manufacturing or making up anything about Onision. Onision is being accused of things that there's actually proof of him doing. Grooming girls that are underage and then waiting to sleep with them until it's legal. It's still wrong. Period. And I don't know if it looks like some of the comments have been removed at this point. And yeah, they have been, because he's been going after these different people that have posted and making all sorts of disgusting comments. I can't remember what this one was, but it had something to do with licking their dog's butt. Vince was saying that as the Have a Seat with Chris Hansen page to this lady. Then he made this disgusting post, and once again dragged Wes Most into it, which Vince has been told at this point by the police, according to Wes, not to contact Wes, not to contact any of his family. So this is not cool that he's once again mentioning Wes. Leave it alone, Vince. And again, he's posing as Chris Hansen with these posts. And then somebody commented, "How is this still up?" And he just posts this meme. And then he posted this meme again. And I've noticed that's a bit of a pattern. He'll make a post like this, and then he'll go back to other posts and he will comment that same post. So he posted this meme, he'll go back and he'll comment this meme in other comments so people see it, to make sure people see it. And it's just stupidity. Here again, he's posing as Chris Hansen and saying that he, as Chris Hansen, dated Vincent, which again, no proof of that. This is just Vincent trying to smear Chris Hansen in a really stupid way, in my opinion, because it's not even if Chris Hansen was gay, there's nothing wrong with that. And, it wouldn't be that scandalous. But Vince, as you can see from his posts, this man, it seems to be pretty homophobic. This man seems to be pretty racist. This man seems to be very backwards and old school thinking in how he is. So it's not surprising that he thinks it's scandalous to be gay. But again, no proof of Chris Hansen being gay. Even if he was, that doesn't mean anything. That's not a bad thing, like Vincent Nicotra is trying to make it. And then one final post from today, 12 hours ago. So you can see he's doing this early in the morning, you know, at 7:50 in the morning, when most people are getting ready and going off to work. He says on Wednesday we're going to be having, you know, seeing Chris Hansen's face with these stupid ass names that I'm guessing he made up. I don't know these people. And then again, people are commenting, you know, telling him to grow up, you embarrassing little man. And there's probably been other posts that have been removed. Jess Bryant's here again. And once again, he's commenting, replying with a disgusting post. So it's not surprising. One thing I will say that I've noticed just in looking at this page regularly since this started happening, and I want to go to, I think, home. This page used to be around 870 some likes, maybe a little bit more. It's dwindling, and people are quickly unliking it. Now we're down to 814. Yeah, there's still 970 people following this. But what this means is there's not that many people reading this shit anymore. In fact, if you go over to the actual Have a Seat with Chris Hansen page, he's up to 2.2 thousand people liking it, and it's grown exponentially since these shenanigans went on. So Vince's audience continues to dwindle. And like I said earlier in the video, the best way to stop him at this point, beyond reporting the page as being a fake, is to just stop looking at it. Stop commenting on it. Stop, you know, antagonizing him, doing anything. Because when he gets to a point where he puts up a post and for a whole day there are no likes, there are no comments, nothing, he's going to get pretty bored, because people will have moved on. They're not going to be giving him any attention, and he's going to get bored, and he's going to hopefully move on, you know. But with him, it's hard to say, because he seems so hung up on how Chris Hansen's wronged him and getting revenge for that. But as I said, keep reporting this page. Go here, you know, click the triple dots, find support or report page. Tell them it's a scam and a fake page, and it's pretending to be another person. And then, you know, go over here, grab the actual URL, paste it in there. And it looks like it's a little too long, so select that and send. And if there's any other way to contact Facebook, do the same thing. Keep reporting it. Hopefully this will get blocked in time, but for now, stop engaging it, stop giving him the attention he wants, and hopefully he'll move on. So yeah, the next video I do is going to be on a different topic. Might still be related to the Onision investigation, but it won't be on this low-level douchebag Vincent Nicotra. So yeah, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.